Oh, this is ridiculously fast. Oh, jeepers. This car would get me in a lot of trouble. Good morning guys, and welcome back to Damo Drives, bringing real reviews to real people, answering some of those questions other channels might not talk about. The SUV market is incredibly popular. There's something out there for every budget, whether that's £12,000 for a Suzuki Ignis or remortgaging your house and you can buy something like an Urus. But the only manufacturer I know of that doesn't make anything SUV-like is Ferrari. So what do you do if you're desperate for that Ferrari soundtrack but want an SUV? Well, Maserati have this, the new Trofeo. And this thing is incredible. It's the Maserati Levante Trofeo. So I've got the spec sheet because it's rather long, so I'll give you a quick walk around before we take this thing out on the road. So at the back we've got the quad tailpipes, we've got the carbon fibre pack running across here. Slightly different tail lights now on this model year 2021. Maserati badge at the back with this stripe going through it. More carbon fibre running down the side. These air intakes have also, with this model now, they've got the red flecks on them. More head round the front, even more carbon fibre, a huge air intake there. This thing looks menacing, absolutely menacing. So this is a 3.8 litre V8 with 580 brake horsepower. Now the engine isn't completely made by Ferrari and Maserati. It's actually a collaboration between the two, but the underpinnings, I suppose, it's a bit like you'd find in the Portofino, but like I said, it's not made in the same production plant. It's not Ferrari, Maserati. It's their own engine, but it just looks, wow, look at it, so menacing. So we're gonna hop in, I think. Let's have a quick look in the back. Lots of room, lovely seats. It's very comfortable in there, but if you've got a Maserati, why would you be wanting to be in the back? You wouldn't, you want to be in here. So let's have a really quick look. Let's put my spec sheet in the back. We'll have a really quick look in here before we get going. And then it's time to drive my first ever Maserati. So carbon fibre here, we've got the different like cruise control and things like that across here. Just the usual stuff. I'm not particularly interested in this. Nice small steering wheel, carbon fibre paddles, oh, Alcantara, lovely sunroof, infotainment system. Now over here we've got an off-road button which increases the ride height because it's on air suspension. iSwitches makes it more relaxed and dumbed down. We can go into sport or Corsa mode, and then if you do want to increase the stiffness of the suspension, you've got this little button here. So it looks epic, doesn't it? This clock as well, this is specific to this car as well. Let's buckle up and go and have some fun. Just need to keep an eye on the time because I don't have it for that long, unfortunately. I'd love to. So we've got some controls just down by my seat here, so we're going to squiz forward slightly. Squiz, is that a word? There we go, get nice and comfortable. We've got adjustments here for the steering wheel. So you've got tilt and rake and height. Let's get that just about right. So foot on the brake, start button. Oh, Ferrari power. So we can get going. Not sure why it's flashing to say there's no one in the seats, but never mind. So we pull back into D. That's it. And now 580 brake, V8 beast. We can take it round the Millbrook testing ground. This is a very, very special car, this. 140 odd thousand pounds, so it's not exactly cheap, but it feels very special in here. Feels very, very special indeed. Because we've got On the bonnet there, you can see there's air vents, sucking in lots of nice cool air into this very greedy and very, very powerful engine. Oh, it's lovely in here. Got nice leather on the dash here, leather everywhere, contrasting red stitching, which is lovely. And I seem to be indicating. So we're going to head out on, first of all, to the Alpine or cross-country route. I'm not sure the exact name of it, but does that matter? No, this is going to be epic. Epic experience driving this. So thank you, Maserati, for allowing me to drive this brand new 2021 car. So we'll leave it in normal mode at the moment. It's in automatic. I can just pull a paddle and go over to that mode when I want to, but we'll leave it just where it is. And then once we've got a bit used to it, we'll definitely put it into sport mode, go over to use the paddles and give it the beans. The only mode I'm not going over, we've got a Corsa mode. That will basically turn everything into the most aggressive setting. It will turn the traction control off. Yeah, so I don't want to be doing that. That makes me a little bit nervous. Steering's lovely. It just wants to take off. Even though it's in its most comfy, relaxed setting, this is a very, very special car. Wow, SUV. It's just tickling the throttle. It wants to take off. It's going to do like, I don't know the top speed. It's going to be around 190 mile an hour, which we won't be seeing today. It'd be very pleasant if you could. But we're going to head on to a faster bit of road. This track is pretty awesome, and we'll get going. So let's just get past. Oh my word, that is ridiculous. Those numbers just climbed like, oh wow. Why not? Let's go over to sport. So press the sport button just down here. So we've gone over into sport. We'll go over to manual. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is. Oh my goodness me. How is this an SUV? This is. Oh. Wow. Oh, this is ridiculously fast. Oh, jeepers. This car would get me in a lot of trouble. Oh my goodness me. Oh, I don't know what to say about this thing. Whew. This is biblical. This is ridiculous. Oh my! I don't even know what to say. This is ridiculous. Sorry, ridiculous is the only word I can possibly describe this car. See, we're doing like that second, plant it. That's 60 nearly. Jeez. Oh, I'm losing track of doing a decent review with this. Oh, I just want to absolutely thrash this thing. Oh. Steering's nice, really nice weighted steering on this. Doesn't go light at all at the top of the hill, but hard on the brake. Wow, those brakes are good. Wow. Over the top of this. Hopefully it won't go, no, it just stays planted. That soundtrack though is, I can't even push this car at all on this bit of road due to the speed limits involved in it, but it is so fast. That is, this car would get you in so much trouble on the public roads. Wow, this is so fast. This is ridiculous. This is truly ridiculous how fast something like this can be. That's absolutely biblical. I don't even know what to say about this thing. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely stupid, this thing. Maserati, thank you very much. It was a brilliant car.
Could you please repeat that?
Oh, like that?
Cancelled.
See, the sat-nav thought it was brilliant as well. It just wanted to hear me say what a good car this was. But anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this drive of the biblical V8 monster that lives under the front of this car. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. I'm starting to waffle. The adrenaline's kicked in. I'm going to call this one to close. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.